Alright everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Phatphil. We're going to be continuing our mod farming guide series, and we're on to phase 3 here, or as I like to call it, the speed phase. So go ahead, please like and subscribe, comment down below. Forewarning, the Google spreadsheet that is going to be displayed through this video is in the channel, is in the link, along with a link to the Discord and of course to the channel members. If you're ever interested, that link's there. Check it out. Thank you guys again for keeping the faith. Hopefully these videos are helping you all grow your account, get better at the game, and feel more comfortable with modding. Modding is one of the most challenging things. So thank you guys again for that support. It is, I lose the words at times to, display my gratitude. Let's get into our video here. Let's talk about mods. All right, so phase 3 of the mod farming guide. So in this phase here, we're going to move it over, and I'm going to move the fat face over here. So as you guys will know here, this is when your account benefits from having, say, one faster mod rather than 2 or more slower ones. So for my account, as an example, a single 25 speed mod is more beneficial than if someone gave me 2 or 3 20 speed mods. Simply because I have a lot of mods that are in that 20 or close to it speed range, but getting up to 25 is a little bit harder. This phase, when you start reaching this point, and for your account, it may be, hey, everybody has at least 5 speed, so I need more than 5 speed. Like, that's where it started. It doesn't start with you right away going for 25 speed mods. It's going to start with you getting 5 or 10 speed mods that you need, a higher number for, right? This is when you want to start actively farming mod slicing materials. Before this point, you'll probably just want to be farming mods and kind of naturally accumulate your mod slicing materials through galactic challenges. Now, when you're farming slicing materials, only focus on the first 4 nodes. These ones here are just criminal drop rates. You're better off spending your money, spending your crystals in the weekly shipments to obtain them. It's not worth it to try and get anything of value out of here. You're better off spending your time here. What a lot of you will say is, well, Phil, why would I farm these nodes? Like, I only want gold mods, right? You got to think, in the earlier stages of your account, you may have a lot of purple and blue, green mods that you want to take higher up, that you want those chances to roll, and this is where you need those materials. So don't avoid these. Like, these can be very valuable. I've gotten a lot of purple mods that have gone on to be very, very good, and you want to be able to take those chances when you can, so you want to have some of those as well. But obviously, these two being the priority, because these are what you need to take a gold mod from 5 dot to 6 dot. What I will tell you early is that you want to focus on taking mods to 6 dot first. Don't necessarily worry about, and I want to be careful how you say this, but don't try to just get every mod to gold right away. Like, work on getting some 6 dot mods. Again, following on the potential stats here, I talk about, hey, here's the order to 6 dot mods. Make sure you're kind of following that. The big thing here in this phase is you don't want to upgrade mods much beyond blue. And I just have a bunch of examples here of mods that I've taken to blue that turned out really well. But you want to kind of use the blue mod here as a stopping point. And this is very intentional, right? It's very intentional that I started doing this, because what you're going to realize is that, number one, the cost of slicing a mod above blue gets exponentially more challenging, and it doesn't increase your chances of rolling speed. Now, let me preface that by saying, if you have a mod with 5 rolls of a single stat, then yes, you have a better chance to roll speed because you can't roll that other stat, right? As long as it's not speed. But you do not get it, it's not like at blue, when you go from blue to purple, you have a 50% chance to roll speed. It doesn't work like that. You don't get any, your chances of rolling speed here are no different than they are here, right? It just, that is the truth of it. Same thing when you're calibrating mods even. You have no better chance of, calibrating speed on this mod as you would slicing it here like this. So that's why I don't go much beyond blue, is because it takes far more resources for the same effect. And with that, you can upgrade far more mods in this range, in these ranges right here. You can do far more upgrades with, less resources, which nets you more chances to roll speed and get better mods. I found a lot of times that sometimes a lot of my mods might be green and get 5 speed rolls. Well, that's perfect. I've got plenty of characters who can benefit from that. So just kind of use that as a guide, that kind of stop at blue. Don't go much beyond blue. Unless the mod is really good, has really good stats, then you can go up. And really good stats means, like, I'm going to say 3 or more percent stats that are desirable for that specific character. We'll talk a lot more about that later. I just want to kind of preface that here, that I don't want you guys going crazy, going up to purple and gold early on in your account. It's just not worth it, right? Get the blue, stop. If it doesn't roll the speed, guess what? Go down to another one and start there. You know, don't just keep trying. Like, it sounds like it'll work. Trust me, it doesn't. Right? Like, trust me, it doesn't. So, again, just some extra notes down here, right? The cost begins to lose value. You're spending more resources without increasing your chances. Early on, you'll want to focus on getting as many rolls as possible to increase your speed rather than focusing on one mod to gold at a time, right? That having a bunch of mods at 15 speed is better than having like one mod at 25, you know, if you want to think like that, because those 15 can go on a bunch of different characters. 6-dot mods are an extremely important aspect of your overall growth. An account with a lot of 6-dot mods is one of the reasons, like, if I was being perfectly honest with you, right, if I flip over to the game here before we get into arrow slicing, one of the big reasons why this account has been my account has been as successful as it is that because I've focused so much on getting mods to 6-dot, right? You can see, like, oh, I've got a couple here and there where they're not at 6E, but you look and there are a lot of characters who have 6E mods because it's something that I've really taken my time to make sure that I can get there. You know, it's a very important part of the game. It can really elevate your account to a level that otherwise it wouldn't be at. So make sure that you are taking 6-dot mods seriously. It is so incredibly important. So let's start with arrows here, just as a note. In this phase, you don't really want to put slicing materials on an arrow unless the primary is not speed. Listen, some people will say, oh, well, Phil, it's worth it because, you know, like, you could get, you know, extra offense on this mod, or you could get extra, you know, health on this one. Listen, I never slice mods that can't net me speed. I won't do it. I will not slice a mod that does not net me an increase in speed. My account is not at the point where I will benefit from trying to slice these mods. Maybe eventually, when I'm in a tip of the spear and I've got everything I need, that maybe slicing these is worth it. But for my account now, it's not worth it to slice these mods, right? It's better to focus on these mods that, hey, speed isn't the primary stat, so I'm going to want to get the speed on the arrow here, right? And you guys can see a couple examples of that where it's worked out fairly well, where we've got some good speed on some characters here without, you know, while gaining a full other primary. So arrow slicing only if it's not speed. Get it to 6E, but don't take it beyond that. Give me 1 second here. Want to go outside? Want to go outside? Come on. Go on. Okay, next part, right? Stop once you hit 5 rolls of speed. So you can see here I've got a bunch of mods where, hey, you know what? We got 5 rolls of speed. Just stop. It's not worth it, like this mod for Ahsoka. It's not worth me taking this any higher. I can't roll any more speed. You know, you could say, oh, but like some of these have really good stats. It doesn't matter. If it can't net you more speed, don't do anything to it. Don't calibrate it. Don't slice it. Move to another one. The way I view modding, and maybe that, you know, and is that the best advice for a lot of you? Yes, like that, like you want to focus on the next one, right? You know, because again, what if I was to go calibrate this mod for, you know, General Skywalker and it takes this flat protection off? Okay, it rolled defense or offense. Great, but what if it rolls more flat protection? Like, I literally took a chance and got worse. You know what I mean? Like, you're better off waiting for those mods where it could actually make a difference in your account. That's one of the big things I try to make sure you guys understand. So you want to stop at 5 rolls of speed, right? So once it hits 5 rolls of speed, you know, I think that's the natural stopping point here, right? So let me show you guys a few examples in my account of where we're going to potentially do some slicing, right? So, and we're going to look for maybe some, like, 5. I don't really have many 5-dot mods that are worth slicing at the moment because I kind of take them up immediately, right? But here would be a good example of one, like, why have I not increased this mod? I have 5 rolls of speed, it's a protection mod, and it's got terrible secondary stats. This is not worth gaining, you know, slicing this up to gain 1 extra speed, just not worth it. There's not enough benefit there, right? Same thing with some of my arrows. If it doesn't have great secondaries, I don't really slice them up right away. Like, this could be a solid one, right? Protection, defense, you know, tenacity. Like, I could potentially take a chance on this, right? That's not a terrible one to maybe slice up. You know, that could make a difference, right? Basilishan, extra offense for her is never a bad thing. Let's kind of keep looking here. Let's see. We've got this one over here on Embo. Protection, offense percent, crit chance, health. That's not terrible, right? You know, let's keep looking. Let's see if there's one that we could really kind of rip here. Sith Trooper, I don't hate that. This one down here, I actually really, we're going to slice this up. Health percent, defense, offense, flat protection. We'll slice this up. We'll take a chance here. I know 15 speed isn't like 16 speed. Like, he doesn't really need speed. So let's see if we get a slice here. Come on, defense. Of course it sliced speed. Oh my gosh, what a joke. All right, well, he's got 19 speed there now. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, right? You know, we win some, we lose some. I probably will take this one up too, to be honest. Like, that's good enough between the defense. We'll slice this up. Let's see what we can get there. Of course, Nim's gonna, come on, Nimmy. Come on, out of the way, honey. And she, oh my gosh, good job, Nim. So, I guess you guys, you know, like, we rolled extra defense there too. So, that works. All right, that was a good, that's good. That's good for Sith Empire Trooper. We'll take that. And then maybe we'll look for one other one here to upgrade for you guys. I think I saw, like, this one here. So, this is a purple one on Aura Singh that I kind of like these secondaries. The potency, defense, protection. Those are all pretty good secondary stats. And, hey, we rolled speed, so we'll take that, right? And we'll upgrade this. And let's give it a single slice here. All right, we got defense. All right, so not the best thing in the world, not the worst thing, right? We'll give it, do we give it one more? We'll give it one more. Why not? All right, we got potency. So we're going to stop there. We got the blue. You know, I could calibrate, but we're going to save that for another part of this video. You know, for another part of this mod farming guide. But again, you know, we got some extra speed. We took it up. Now we've got extra stats on her. The one thing I will look to do here, right, is I'm going to see, is there anyone who could benefit more from this kind of mod? I actually wouldn't mind this for, yeah. Where's my remnant? You. I'll definitely, it doesn't increase his speed, right? But it's got potency, defense, like it's got much better stats for him. So I like that for Death Trooper more than I like it for Aura Singh. So that's one where, hey, you know what? We'll do that. You know, that only had potency. I just wasn't really willing to pull that trigger. And then let's go here. I think I had another one on Death Trooper I've been debating for a little bit. No, those aren't really worth it. Is there anyone else here who could potentially use one up? No, because none of you guys I can slice yet. Yeah, I'm kind of saving a lot of my mod slicing materials because I know I have a bunch that I have to do here soon. But yeah, you know, that's kind of the, you know, I'm just being a little picky, but I'm just looking through because I don't want to, I try not to invest in mods. Like, this could be pretty solid, actually. Maybe we'll slice this one up, too. So, it doesn't have a ton of speed, but it has good stats on it. So, we'll take the chance here, and then we'll give it a slice. Roll the tenacity, of course. So, we'll give it, do we give it one more? We'll take it to blue. I may as well take it to blue. And it rolled the protection percent. All right, so we stop, right? Is this a great mod? Absolutely not. And you know what? We'll calibrate this because I hate it so much. Come on. There we go. All right, that works. We're definitely done. We rolled some speed on it. Got to 12 speed. It's not great, but, you know, hey, it helps us out, right? Gives him some extra health. So the only thing we'll do there, again, is just make sure that there's nobody with a mod. Like, I don't really use this guy all that much. So I'll just kind of look through and see, is there anyone who could benefit from, you know, a mod with 12 speed that I use frequently, right? Because again, like, I don't want to just give this up to, you know, anyone here. So yeah, I think we'll keep it on him for now because I don't really have anyone that I could, you know, maybe OG Stormtrooper. I think maybe OG Stormtrooper likes that more. We're going to put that on OG Stormtrooper. I think he likes that mod a little bit more because it's got defense on it, and I love my OG Stormtrooper. So we'll switch that up. So we're getting more speed. We lose some protection, but we're gaining a good bit of defense, which, of course, Stormtrooper loves defense. So there you guys saw just a little bit of the way that I go through, you know, modding characters, right? You know, when you're picking out what to slice, kind of looking through all the potential stats, what it can do. But this was, again, just your speed phase, right? I was looking for, okay, I'm trying to get more speed, looking to see, do they have good enough stats that if it doesn't roll the speed, there's something else there. And it sounds like you're getting ahead, but I unfortunately can't just like keep myself in the speed phase. I have to think outside of it too. But I think you guys kind of saw that thought process. I'm not just going to increase a mod just to give me more speed, right? Like, that's just like, or I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to slice a mod up simply because it will give me 1 or 2 more speed. I want to increase mods that are going to make me better. And the speed phase is recognizing that, hey, I need more speed to be able to benefit from that mod. Like you guys saw there, you know, the one with Aura Sing rolled additional speed that's going to help my, you know, help my account get better. So let me know your thoughts. Again, like, subscribe, comment down below. And then, yeah, we'll continue this series, right? I will link the Google spreadsheet down below. And if you're still watching right now, go ahead and say number 3 is Phatphil's favorite number. So catch you in the next one, guys. Cheers.